lately, like, I've just been trying to learn how to love myself better, speak to myself better, because I be hard on myself sometimes, bro. It's not easy. Life itself is just not easy, and sometimes like me, I feel like I don't really have too many people in my life who like are honest with me in a good way. That to me, I feel like they don't really like give me the flowers. Um, but overall, I just been trying to stay mentally strong because it's so easy to give up. And like, I just hate how easy it is to quit, and when you don't do something long enough, you become so normal so okay with just not doing it. Yeah, and that's just how it's been lately. I am not in no relationships. I haven't talked to no females, haven't called none. And I just been really trying to stay focused and get the things I really, truly want. Um, which is things that will better myself, help me. Um, I don't feel like all females are distractions, but there are ones who just want to waste your time. And as a man, you do have to know what's for you and what's not. You really have to stop looking at how pretty she is and really see, if she's a asset or a liability to your life. And I don't want somebody who constantly take from me. I want someone who constantly help me because I can also help them. And just lately I just been trying to stay strong overall because life itself is just not easy. Trying to be patient with the things I'm working towards. And it's not easy being patient, but I must wait, you know. Um, I just been going to work, not really talking to nobody, just doing what I gotta do and leaving. And somehow that led me to a promotion, you know. But overall, I just don't have time for the games, and that's where I've been at lately. Yeah, I don't want to mess around. I don't want to waste my time with nobody. I don't want to be on the phone with you and we just not going nowhere for real. We just wasting time. And nowadays I just like staying to myself. I just like being low key, doing what I gotta do. Um, not putting myself out there, which is not good all the time, but I just been me, low key, chilling. And I haven't been doing good mentally. And sometimes I can't lie, I do be needing reassurance. I do be wanting to know, should I keep going or not with this channel? I've been building my brand up. I got the website created, and now I'm just, getting my tech pack made, hitting up manufacturers. So I'm just in the process of doing a lot. But overall, I want to say thank you to those who constantly comment on my stuff, checking on me, liking the videos, watching it through, because support is free, and you choosing to get to know who I am, listening to my videos, that does mean a lot to me. And about relationships, like, yeah, I do want a female in my life. I do want someone who's like different from the rest of other girls. But I know I first have to be a man who's also different, because you attract what you are sometimes. To me, this is, my opinion. But it's like you have to prepare yourself for the things you want. And you can't want something that's better than you. You have to match it. You have to be equal, in some type of way. And lately I ain't been talking to no females. I just been distancing myself, and because I'm real big on wasting my time. I just don't have time to waste. I'm really grinding right now. I'm really passionate about what I want. I feel like I wasted so many years procrastinating and worrying about the opinion of others that it led me to not doing anything, because I'm worried about what other people is going to say and think. And that's not good, but it happens. And as long as you work past it, you know, and don't dwell on what others think of you, I feel like you'll be alright. And you know, if I can help any of you guys with anything I talk about, let me know in the comments. You know, if y'all want me to talk about anything, you know, let me know, because sometimes I just don't be knowing what to talk about. But I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest about it. And you know, lately I just been trying to get back on track mentally. That's all it's been about, mentally, because my mental health is everything to me. I didn't get the reassurance growing up. I didn't get that mom love, or you know, that father love growing up. I've been through a lot, so it's a lot of things I still be trying to process and trying to understand why it happened. And sometimes it hurts me trying to understand why it happened. Um, and it's hard overall. You know, it's so hard not having the answers to things that you really want to figure out. And you know, if I could give y'all any advice going into next year, I would say keep God first. So because He will fight for you if you allow Him to, you know. Keep praying, pray for your family, even those who hurt you. And stay focused. You know, stay focused on what it is you're trying to build and use for a good impact, for a good cause, you know. Don't let money be your motivation. Let the impact of whatever it is you're trying to do be the motivation you keep going. You know, just thinking about how my videos can help other people is what keeps me, you know, consistently doing it, not the money, you know. Because when you first start out doing something, you're not getting paid, you're doing it for free. But this is where the love for it comes in at. You have to be passionate. You have to want to really do it, even though you're not getting no money for it. And you know, lately I just been trying to keep working, you know, keep working on myself, keep working on my mindset, how I think, because I truly be hard on myself sometimes. I don't speak positive about myself sometimes. And, you know, I'm working on not being irritated so easily, you know, because I'm so used to doing things out of anger, or, you know, being just so angry, you know, and it's hard. It's so hard, but, you know, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, you know, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.